Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with me, Alfapiomega, and the Star Trek's New Horizon mod, where we are playing the United Federation of Planets. Things are looking good for us. So last session was a big success with the unfortunate incursion from the Eta Coronae Borealis, from where a number of ships have came, destroyed our base at Beta Comae Berenices, and penetrated all the way to Iota Botis. So one of the sessions, or today's session's goals, will be to fully upgrade the starbase to a formidable base that would stop such incursions, because at this point we are not able to deal with the threat. We're also gonna make a big station in Alot, because it seems like that's a place where we could be useful. And we're going to try to get to Tesnea if possible. I'm going to continue with the modernization of our planets and our starbases as I will with our current fleets. We're a bit over the limit of what we have now, but the two starbases that we are upgrading plus another one that we're going to build soon should give us the necessary naval capacity. I also wonder about one thing, because it tells me raw dilithium we have 0 out of 3. Okay, cool. So we can get more. There were some places on several of our planets where we could have done that. Okay, so we're producing 3 dilithium here. Okay, here's one. So that could work. And we could build a dilithium, not a refinery, but a dilithium, what is it called? Wait, did we already finish it? There was a special dilithium base that we could build. I don't see it here anymore. It says dilithium refinery. Surface dilithium harvester is definitely what we need, but I'm confused. There was a pulse phase cannon. We were researching a technology that should allow us to get a better dilithium refinery, but I don't see it here anywhere. Did I not get it? I'm a bit confused. Or was it? I don't believe so. I don't think it was. Yeah, it was not for. Nope, it was not for the starbases. So I don't know what happened. And maybe I ignored it and we could get it at some other time. When I look at the research, yeah, it's not here. Okay, so it's kind of a different thing that we can get, and we will get it, well, hopefully during this session. We'll see. Okay, so let's unpause it, see if something interesting is gonna pop up. Okay, the energy storage is full. I'm okay with that. The Federation Grand Fleet. Oh, okay, so we got an event. Is going back to Earth, where it's gonna be reinforced. However, we're already way above our naval capacity, which is why I want to work on the dilithium a bit. So abandoning terraforming equipment. Since our initial settlement of New Virginis, several anomalies in the planet's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not developed according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the planet's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machinery. There's no telling what the end result will be like, however.
Updated.
Okay, so we got resume process or dismantle the equipment. Move Virginis. Okay, it's a sector. So can we see it here? Mu area prime. Gamma Serpentis. That's DS concrete. Where is that sector? So Epsilon, Indy, Eridani. Okay, here. Moverginis. So what is the current state? It's Savannah. Very good for Skagarans. You know what? Let's reactivate it. We don't know what that process will be, so let's resume it. It might turn out a bit iffy in the long run, but we'll see. We'll see. And we have inactive buildings somewhere here. So we should go there instead. And we're getting quite a lot of energy actually, so I'm thinking we might go as far as going like this. Construction ships are working. I wonder what the spawn is gonna be like. A lot. We currently know. Oh, it's arid. Okay, so that's gonna be good for the Vulcans, I guess. Special project completed. The aborted terraforming process of Moverginis has finally been completed. After sealing the atmosphere of billions of terraforming nanites, the alien bioengineering machinery has significantly altered conditions on the surface. Something appears to have gone wrong when the nanites designated the planet's new biota, however. They have spawned millions of horribly deformed creatures. Most of them died within moments when their twisted bodies collapsed, but the survivors have massed together into a throbbing, shrieking horde. To make matters worse, they appear to be flocking towards our main settlement. It's something like out of a nightmare. So hold on. Moverginis. Oh my god, it became a desert. Forced migration. Deformed creatures mutant horde. 225 to 450. 225 to 450. 345. Can retreat in 29 days. Okay, it looks like we might lose more Moverginis. Damn. Was probably not a good idea. Could we send the armies to go here, and how long is that gonna take? Well, okay, that did not go well. I have to admit that it did not go well, not according to my expectations anyway.
Complete.
So what did we finish? A base in Stebnar, okay. Good, so energy weapon array and 2 naval depots. And get to me traffic control, and do we want the hydroponics bay? I think so. There will... Oh, actually no, not the hydroponics bay, because I think we're gonna have a fleet stationed here. And what is this? USS Jordan has finished its project. Good, it's going in the right direction. And USS Mekong is finished as well. Does it have a different task? Nope, not really. So move to Dakala. Fleet at AD Leonis is there. And we do have a number of fleets. 4th fleet and 2nd fleet. Okay, these ones are supposed to be united. 4th fleet, that's the base. This is the 2nd fleet. So you will move to the 4th fleet. Transfer all. Now we have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and where's the 5th fleet? That one is going... Yeah, it's going there. Okay. To Stebnar. So we're gonna make it its home base.
Complete.
Mutants overrun Moverginis. Our main forces on Moverginis have been decimated. Is it that bad? It is. Damn. Mutant hordes have been decimated by the onslaught of the mutated creatures. The vile beasts are now roaming free across the entire colony, butchering our colonists with impunity. There are reports of survivors having fled the settlements to hide in the countryside, But it's only a matter of time before they are found by the marauding creatures. Okay guys, the help is on its way. I promise you that. Can we build another extra army here? Yes, a Mako fleet. We'll need another one. Mu'ara is the one closest, and I don't think Haikai is not. So I'll have 3 massive fleets going there. Could we build another one? No. It's sad we can build only 3. Oh, Klingon fleet. Klingon assault army. Well, that might not be that bad, really. Gaia as well. Do we want to build more? I think we could get a couple of these, but not right now. So I have 3 Mako army fleets going there. 63, 63. They're much stronger than the original fleets. So go to Mu. I'm gonna meet there. And the third one as well. That's 126. Okay, the research mandate was finished. And what's their strength? 38. Yeah, we're gonna be way stronger, but unfortunately, monthly processed dilithium, no.
Technology discovered.
And we get a technology. Pulse phase cannon. Okay, new research calls for physics lab 3 and mounted tractor beam, or planetary warp field, warp inhibitor, or holographic training center. Army build speed plus 50%. Army cost minister. Oh, that's very special. Let's go with the physics lab. That one seems like a good thing to get. Now I'm really sorry about what happened to Mu Virginis. That was not a really nice starting of the game. Okay, so Malona has been surveyed, so go to Dakawa. And I think we're gonna send the first feed there. Can you? No upgrades available, really? What's your strength now? 1.1 thousand. So I think you might go there actually and engage these aliens. Actually, you know what? Enter the orbit. Could we get here? Oh, we don't have enough minerals. I'd like to get you a cruiser. Our system, where is that? It's up here, isn't it? No, not really. Where the hell is our system? Leave B for now. Oh, and there's some kind of Star Empire space. Oh dear God, you have to go complete it differently? Oh, that's gonna take forever. So, the Federation Council is back and we have the Trills at 108%, so welcome them into the Federation of Planets. Thousands of delegates from across the Trill administration have gathered in the Great Council Hall of Earth to formally sign the Ascension Treaty welcoming Trill into the Federation. Actually, we can welcome them to Earth. So then we should have an extra Trill population here somewhere. Do you see them? Because I certainly don't. Humans, Gagarans. Wait, I should be a planetary summary here. Yeah, we have a Trill population here. Oh, actually, we don't have the Vulcans here anymore. They probably migrated somewhere else. Human. Skincaron, human.
Construction complete.
Oh, here, Trill. Habitability 86%. Okay. So what are you like? Continental habitability 80%. Savanna, Alpine. Humans have the same one. Okay, so it's just slightly different. And I think I'm gonna leave you here, honestly, because that works. And oh my god, that's a Trill population. Damn. Construction complete. Yeah, we got the dilithium mine, dilithium processing ready, and I don't think we have anything we can move there, so never mind. Strange new worlds. The USS Sagan's shuttle launches and soon enters the atmosphere of Aliot 2. Captain Fikila Blabaku leading the expedition alongside the ship's science officer. The descent over vast stretches of grassland serves to confirm readings from orbit that Aloch 2nd is a verdant M-class world ripe for colonization. Touching down near the intersection of forest, field, and a range of rock outcroppings, the team under Captain Filika Biobaku begins to survey the area. Several hours pass before the USS Sagan hails the captain, advising of a minor technical fault that has been discovered in the sensor array, and requesting that the return of the science officer to supervise the repair. Science officer will return to the ship. Captain Filika will return to the ship. Okay. That's interesting. So the science officer will return to the ship. Strange new world. Hours after the science officer departed USS Sagan, NCC 45 for the USS Sagan, the remaining survey team has started to make progress. The world appears perfectly habitable, though tricorders have struggled to analyze the composition of a potent pollen common to the area. The winds have started to pick up and the clouds have darkened. A storm appears imminent. Captain Fikila Blabaku orders the team to move the camp equipment into a cave network in the rocks nearby. Oh, I know this one. This is from the Star Trek Enterprise, this event. There's a pollen that will make them hallucinate and get paranoid. Captain Fikila Blabaku orders the team to move the camp equipment into a cave network in the rocks nearby. By the time the equipment is relocated, the rains and winds are raging outside. Communication with the ship is attempted, but some property of the rocks prevent the signal from reaching the USS Sagan. The storm seems to last forever and the team starts to become increasingly agitated. The botanical specialist is seen talking to herself, and when questioned she seems to panic, running further into the unexplored cave network. Search the caves immediately. Wait until the storm dies down. Search the caves immediately.
Construction complete.
It's several hours before the botanist is found, her body mangled and broken on a string of jagged rocks at the bottom of a substantial drop, deep in the caves. It appears she fell to her death, not seeing the hole ahead of her. Argument breaks out among the survey team, some blaming the captain, with others talking of whispers and shadows in the caves themselves. Captain Fikila Blabaku orders the team out of the caves to hail USS Sagan and arrange transport back to the ship. Okay, that did not go well. The survey team exits the caves into a field made sodden from the storm. More and more of the team appears to be acting erratically, and a number of physical altercations begin to break up. Captain Fikila Blabaku and the security officer are the only two unaffected. Communications to the ship restored. The pair are able to transmit medical tricorder telemetry of the crew to the USS Sagan to analyze. It's quickly apparent that the pollen discovered on the landing has a contagious psychotropic effect to which the captain and security officer are immune. Return via shuttle or transporter are both ruled out to prevent endangering the USS Sagan. The possibility of sending a new team in biohazard gear to the surface to research a cure is assessed. Send the team.
Initiating communications.
Strange New World. Unfortunately, oh my god, we lost so much influence on this. The second team soon lands nearby and establishes a green research space. As the affected continue to descend into madness and violence, Captain Fikila Bubaku orders their sedation. Several days pass and the conditions of the sedated crew starts to worsen, several developing high fevers that the medics believe may soon turn fatal. A breakthrough occurs when Captain Fikila Bubaku captures one of the large flying insects that appear connected with the flowers producing the madness-inducing pollen. On this section, the medical team are able to identify a number of proteins which have the effect of suppressing the psychotropic effects of the pollen. A cure is quickly synthesized and distributed to the affected crew, but while many recover, for most it is too late. The USS Sagan is recorded as notionally habitable, but the requirement to constantly inoculate against the pollen makes the planet a poor target for colonization. Captain Fikua Bubaku oversees the burial of those killed during the survey. Was that the alley of this one? Psychotropic pollen, yeah. And it's only habitable by the Vulcans. Dang. Okay, well, you can't go anywhere else. You can build us the stations there. We're gonna send you... We checked all of these. So maybe we could send you here. Sounds like a good idea. Now, our first fleet is moving to Dekawa, where they will prepare to they will merge with the 10th fleet, become slightly stronger, and then they will attack the aliens in Tesnia. I have a survey ship ready here, and I'm sending a construction ship to the USS Mekong. However, as we lost a number of influence on this one, I think we're gonna postpone that project because we are building the space station in the Borg system. Actually, we already did. Awesome. So that's the good news. But there's Gamma Midrae system here that I would like to get first of all before we, extend ourselves here in any place. So I think I'm gonna focus on that one at this point anyway. So I'm gonna end this episode here and start the next one when I get more news.